And I just have one word for this: dragons. I don't have any more money to buy books, but that's beside the point. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Léa and I'm a 22 years old French girl obsessed with stories. And today's video is gonna be like a Booktok wish list, like all the books that I've seen on Booktok, Booktube, Bookstagram that I really want to read that I don't have yet, but that when I finish my physical TBR I will probably buy and read. So if you're interested to see those, let's get right into it. I have my little list with me and I have my cat also with me here. I'm gonna put the book here, so sorry my cat, we're gonna have to hide it, but he's so cute. He's on my usual like filming chair, so we're gonna roll with it. I'm on the floor now, it's okay. So the first book is Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. I love Emily Henry's book, like she's one of my favorite authors. If I have to do a ranking, it's probably first we have Beach Read, then Happy Place, then Book Lovers, and then what it's called, You and Me on Vacation. And I also bought Funny Story, but I haven't read it yet. And so Great Big Beautiful Life, to be honest, some of the books I don't really know what they're about. This one I'm not sure. I think maybe there is something with writing, but I'm not sure. And I heard that it's more like woman fiction, like lit fic, than really like a romance book, even though usually her books have more than romance. This one is less heavy on the romance, I heard. Like it's the one who has a less like plot point of romance. And yeah, I think I heard quite mixed feelings, but I love this book, so I love this author, so I'm so excited to get to this book. Second one, we have Out on a Limb by Anna Bonham Young. So this is part of the kind of Out standalone contemporary romance interconnected, and the second one it's called Out of the Woods. And Out on a Limb, it's pregnancy trope, like I think they have a one night stand and she ended up being pregnant, and I think there is like what is called disability representation on the men's side. I'm not sure if the woman has it, and I heard it's really good, and like the romance is kind of friends to lovers, and yeah, I'm just really excited about it. I love this trope, even though I know a lot of people hate it. Like I enjoy this trope, so I'm excited to read this book. And I heard it's really heartfelt and just really wholesome, but still I think deeper topics. And yeah, overall a very great romance book. And I think the second one is like a marriage in trouble, so I'm really interested in this one too, because I think I've never really read about this trope. Then we have the books by Elsie Seaver. So we have the Chestnut Spring series and the Rose Hill series. So the Chestnut Spring series is like cowboy romances. I think you have Powerless, Reckless, Heartless, I don't know which other, you have 5 or 4 I think, and it's a very popular series, and I heard it's really good. It's spicy but still sweet and wholesome, and yeah, I just heard that it's very great stories and very addicting, and you have different kind of tropes. I think you have enemies to lovers, you have also I think accidental pregnancy. I don't remember all the tropes, but they're really, I heard it's really good. And the Rose Hill series, I think it's only single parent trope. I don't know if it's only single dad or so single mother, but I think I never read a single parent trope. I know it's some people's favorite, and they're also all small town romances, I think. So yeah, kind of tropes that I haven't delved too far into yet. So I'm excited to read these books, and I know that they are favorites for a lot of people, so I think I'm gonna have a really great time when I read them. Next we have Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh, which is part of the Boys of Torment series. So far I think there are 6 out, or maybe 5, and the last one is getting out soon because I've seen it on social media like popping around. And I know that this series is probably gonna destroy me because I heard it's really sad. It's like this kind of fun family high school group, and I think they play some kind of sport, maybe rugby, or I'm not sure. And yeah, you just follow like different couples in the group, I think. But I heard it's really heartbreaking and it has a lot of trauma and deeper topics. But I love sad books, so I'm really excited to read about it. And we'll see what I think about it. I've heard some bad reviews, but I think they're very rare. Most people really love it. Then we have Not in Love by Ellie Hazelwood, and I love Ellie Hazelwood. I think she's a really fun author. Sometimes she's trying too hard to be a little bit quirky, which I don't love, but still I always have a really good time with her books, and I think they're really fun, and they have a lot of juicy tropes, so I'm just excited for this book. It's still like a kind of STEM novel, and I don't know, maybe this one is kind of arrangement, kind of friends with benefits, I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I'm not sure about this book, but I haven't read them. But yeah, I just really like this author, so I'm excited to get to this book. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun time, maybe a little bit of spice, and just a funny time. And when I want something that's like a no brain power and just something fun and easy, I think this one is gonna be perfect. Then we have the Shatter Me series by Tahira Murphy, which is 6 books and novellas, I think. And now there is a new series called The New Republic that's come out, and I've seen a lot of hype also about this one book. And Shatter Me, I think I read the first book when I was really young, because I have kind of memories about it. I think it's this book, but I never continued. I was really young, like maybe 13 or something, and it was like 10 years ago or something like that. And yeah, I just heard really good things. I know it's YA, so I hope I will enjoy it, but I think, yeah, I don't really have a problem with YA yet, even though I'm 22. And yeah, I'm just really excited about this book. I heard it's a wonderful series. The romance, I heard, is incredible. A lot of people make jokes because they say, oh, I love brunettes, but this hero is blonde. And I'm like, I don't really care, because to be honest, I don't really see the characters in my mind. Like, I just don't really remember what they look like, except if I've seen like fan art or stuff. But yeah, I'm really excited for this series. It's like dystopian, and I think this girl, like, her touch is lethal, so she can kill people if she touches them. So it's gonna be really interesting for the romance. And yeah, I'm just excited. I don't really read that much dystopian, but this one I'm really interested in, and I just heard so many amazing things. It's really fast-paced. The books are quite short, I think. And yeah, and I think the next series, like The New Republic, is about a relative of Warner, like the kind of love interest. So I'm really excited about that. Then we have books by Abby Jimenez. I really want to read Just for the Summer and Part of Your World. So she's a romance author and she's really popular, and these are the 2 books I'm most interested about. I think Just for the Summer is like these 2 people that say, oh, every time someone breaks up with me, they end up finding their forever person, and so they're like, we're gonna get together for the summer, and then we're gonna break up, and then we're gonna find our forever person, because the curse is kind of gonna cancel itself out. And I think it's a really fun premise, and yeah, I'm really excited about it. And I think Part of Your World, she ends up like having a kind of problem with her car, kind of in the middle of nowhere in the small village or something, and she meets someone, but she's of the big city. She's like this kind of doctor or something like this. And yeah, it's kind of opposite attracts. They're really in different situations. I think that's what the book is about. And I heard really good thing about this author. Same, I heard like some books have really good anxiety representation, for example. So I'm really excited to see how she balances kind of the rom-com and the deeper topics. And yeah, I'm sure it's going to be a great time. And then we have Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross, which is the Letters of Enchantment to Duology. And this book seems amazing. I heard the writing is beautiful, that it's really like whimsical, and I think it's like these 2 people who are part of a war or something, like they're on opposite sides and they send like magical letters to each other or something like that, like not intended to do it, but they end up having like a correspondence. And I'm really excited about this book. Like, I heard it's amazing and that it's really beautiful and that it's really just, yeah, magical and a beautiful writing. And I don't know, it seems like something that's gonna rekindle my love in fantasy, because I haven't read a fantasy in a long time. I mean, I haven't read much, that's it, point blank. But yeah, I'm really excited about this book. I heard really good things and the covers is beautiful. Like, some of them have spread edges, like they look stunning. And I don't know, I love writing letters to the people I love, so I feel like I really kind of relate to this plot point. Then we have the Crimson Moth duology, I think it's called. The first book is called Heartless Hunter by Kristen Ciccarelli. And this one seems so good because I think it's an enemies to lovers between a witch and a witch hunter, and she's kind of appearing as this really shallow girl, like society girl, but in disguise. I think she's kind of the rebellion or something like this, because I think in this world witches are not supposed to be alive, or like they're forbidden. And he's a witch hunter, and I think there is an arranged marriage. And I don't know, it seems so good, like so full of tension and secret and angst and like betrayal. Like, it seems just for a really good time. And I heard same, they're really addicting, really fast paced, so I'm sure I'm gonna floof for them. So I'm really excited to get to this book, and that's why I'm adding them on my TBR and on this wishlist. Then we have When the Moon Hatched by Sarah Parker, which is part of the Moon Fall. I don't know yet if it's going to be a series or a duology. I know there is a second book announced, but I don't know if there are going to be any more. And I just have one word for this: dragons. I think if you read like Fourth Wing, you are on the dragon kick, you love dragons, you are obsessed with dragons. I know I am, and so when I saw that these books had dragons on the cover, and it's part of the story, I was like, okay, sign me in. I don't need to know more than that. That's enough for me. I just want the dragons. Please give me the dragons. I think it's gonna be so fun. And also I read like the writing, I think it's quite pretty and lyrical and beautiful and poetic. So I'm just really excited about this fantasy. Then we have probably what was my most anticipated read of the year, but I don't have any more money to buy books, so I can't read it. Like, my TBR, my physical TBR is too big. But once I finish my physical TBR, I will read it. That's Sunrise on Reaping by Susan Collins, which is the next prequel in Hunger Games. They're gonna make a movie. It's about Haymitch. I know it's gonna destroy me, it's gonna break me, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna scream and throw up, and I'm gonna be in all the emotions, but I'm nonetheless so excited about it because The Hunger Games is one of my favorite series ever. I just love this story, it's so dear to my heart, and so I'm just so excited to get to this book. And I've heard really good things again. I gifted it for my sister for her birthday, so I can have her first opinions when she read it, but I know I'm gonna love it, so I have no doubt about that, and I'm so excited. Then we have a next series, that's Spark of the Everflame by Penn Cole. It's part of the Kindred's Curse, and I heard about this book on the channel of Darling Daisy, which I absolutely love. I think she's my favorite YouTuber. Like, if you don't know her, I don't know why, but her videos are so aesthetically pleasing and just so whimsical and magical, and she's amazing. Like, she seems so sweet. I saw this series, like, she recommended it, she said it was so good, and so that's why I want to read it. I don't remember the plot now, but yeah, that's it. I just saw that she recommended it. When she talked about the plot, I was like, oh, this seems good. And since then I've seen on other people's pages and they also seem to enjoy it, so that's why I want to read this series. Next we have The Conditions of Will by Jessa Hastings. So I have a Magnolia Parks, but I haven't read it yet because I'm waiting for like finishing some series before starting new ones. But The Conditions of Will is a standalone, and I think it's about this girl. Maybe her dad dies or something, and she goes back to the family, but the family is quite bad, except she has a close bond with her brother. And that's kind of the story. It deals with grief, of course. I think it deals with homophobia, and she has a romance also. And yeah, it just seems really good. I heard really good things about it. Jessica Hastings is a Christian author, so there is no spice, which I don't care, like if there is spice or not, I will enjoy the book nonetheless. And she's just a beautiful writer. I heard that her writing is really pretty. Some people say maybe it's hard to get into, but I heard it's worth the time put into it to like kind of get used to it. And I'm just so excited about it because I've heard amazing things, and again it's gonna deal with deeper topics. And I think it talks about religion and faith, and as a Catholic, I'm sure I'm gonna relate to that and have a great time reading about that, so I'm really excited about it. Next, we have The Favorites by Lane Fargo. So this book I heard compared to Daisy Jones and the Six, because I think there is some kind of interview style formatting, but it seems really good because it's about figure skating, and it's like I've never done it in my life, but I love watching it at the Olympic Games because I think it's beautiful. And I think the French team is actually very good, but I think they retired now, but I think they won last year or whenever the last time was. I think they're really good. But you can see I don't follow it closely, but I enjoy watching it from time to time. And this one, it's sort of about this duet that skate together, and I guess all the drama that went. So I think it's going to be a really interesting read, a lot of fun, and to like uncover all the drama, everything that happened between them two. And I'm sure I'm going to relate to some parts because I did like ballet at a high level, so maybe they're going to talk about what it costs to be at a high level, to be like professional in even though them it's a sport and ballet is kind of more of an art, but still I think there are some similarities because there's like the beauty of the movement, the fact that you have to stay quite thin and skinny and all of this. So I'm excited to see how I can relate to some of the stuff, and just excited for the book in general. Next, we have the Once Upon a Broken Heart series by Stephanie Garber. This is a trilogy, and I love Caraval by Stephanie Garber. Just the world that she created is absolutely amazing. Like, I remember I read the first book and I had a scene engraved in my mind, and like a month, even maybe some years later, I remember the scene and I was like, oh, this is this book, I need to continue the series, like it's so good. I think there is one of my favorite kiss scene in the second book, Legendary. I think, yeah, it's one of my favorite, if I remember correctly. Like, it was like just so romantic and I just love this book, this series, and so I really want to read like the next installment, Once Upon a Broken Heart, because it's about a character, Jack, that you meet in the Caraval series, and about Evangeline. I think she has pink hair and I love pink, and yeah, I'm just excited about it. I don't have much to say. I think she has a nickname, maybe call her Foxy or the Fox. I think there is something with the fox, I don't remember what. And I don't know, it just seems so good because I don't want to spoil about the character in Caraval, but he has something really interesting in him. So for the romance, I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but I'm just so excited for it. Like, I think it's gonna be so good and so whimsical and beautiful and poetic and magical and just a beautiful writing, a beautiful universe, and I'm just so excited for it. Next, we have The Cat and Mouse Duet by H.G. Carlton. The first book is Hunting Adeline, the second book is Hunting Adeline. I love the name Adeline. In French it's Adeline, and I'm like, if one day I have a girl, maybe that's the name I want to use, because I think it's like Adeline. It's such a pretty name. Also from The Life of Addie LaRue, because then you can call her Addie, and I think it's so cute. The point is that this series, I think it's gonna be the craziest thing I ever read, because it's quite bizarre and strange, but I want to read it because I know some people love it and some people hate it, and I want to see on which part of the game I am. So I'm gonna read it. It's gonna happen. I don't know when, but it's gonna happen, and we'll see what I think about it. But yeah, I don't know, because I heard it's really like dark romance and some crazy stuff. So I don't know how I will feel about it, but we'll see. You will have my opinion, my honest opinion. Next, we have books by Mariana Zapata. I heard she's the queen of slow burn. Her books are huge. And the one I'm most interested in From Look Up With Love, which is also about figure skating. The Wall of Winnipeg and Me, which is I think about soccer, maybe, and Culty, which is also about soccer or football. I don't remember. Which is American football or soccer. I don't remember. But maybe Culty is also about American football. I don't know. They're sport romance, all of them. And yeah, she's just the queen of slow burn. I heard it takes like so many pages for them to just hold hands and do something like, I don't even know if there is spice, to be honest. Maybe just a kiss or at the end, like at the last chapter, and that's it. But I heard it's really, like, she's a great author, and if you love slow burn, and I tend to enjoy the tension in the slow burn, so I'm excited to see how I feel about them. Next, we have Quicksilver by Callie Hart, which is part of the Fae and Alchemy. Same, I don't know if it's going to be a series or a duology. The next book has been announced, but so far that's all I know. And this is a fantasy series. The cover is beautiful. And I think there are butterflies, and I love butterflies. It's like my, I don't know, spirit animal. I don't know how to say. I just love butterflies, the meaning of them. And yeah, that's kind of all I know. To be honest, I think the summary is quite confusing. Like, I don't remember anything about the summary, but I just remember that the cover is so pretty and there are butterflies, and I was like, okay, I heard really good things on the internet about it. I want to try it. Let's see what it's about. I don't know much about it. It's gonna be just vibes time, but it's gonna be fun. Next, we have Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score, which is part of the Knock 'em Out, I don't know how to say it, trilogy, which is like interconnected romance series, standalone romance series. And the first one is blue, I think second one is pink, and the third is purple, but I don't remember the name of each. And I'm really excited about it. I just heard really good things about this romance. Same, I think they're a small town, and that's kind of all I remember, to be honest. But I heard that they're really good, and I think the covers are so cute, so I want to read them. And the last one is He Had Been With Me by Laura Nolan. I heard this is one of the saddest books of Booktok. It's supposed to make you cry, it's supposed to be really sad. Same, I don't really remember anything about the summary. I think there's kind of a romance, but it's not the main point of the story, or at least it's gonna be tragic romance. But yeah, I love sad books. I love to cry in books, even though it's really hard to make me cry because I'm on antidepressant. But sometimes it happens, especially if you're seeing my vlog with, what it's called, 1,000 Rare Kisses. I bawled my eyes out. I was dying for this book. It was terrible, but it's an amazing book. So I'm excited to see how much I cry with this one. There is another book called If Only I Had Told Her. I don't know if it's a prequel, a sequel, just the same story through a different POV, I don't know. But I just know that there are these two books about kind of a similar story. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment which book you are adding on your TBR, like which book is really hot on your mind right now. And subscribe if you want to see more content from me. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!